Hello class 10. Today we will do revision of the contribution of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. There we will mainly focus on his educational reforms and we will also see the social reforms that were introduced by him. So we will do the revision of Vidyasagar, and there we should note that he was born on 26th of September 1820, and there we see he was born though in a Kulin Brahmin family, but from the very beginning from his young age he was against the Brahmanical orthodoxy. He followed the footsteps of Ram Mohan Roy and introduced many social reforms, amongst which the widow remarriage was one of the most important reform. So we have already read in our live classes in detail about the Widow Remarriage Act and the contribution of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Here we will see the major contributions of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar mainly in society. First we will see, then we will see the educational reform. So he was born on 26th of September 1820, and he in social reforms he followed the footsteps of Raja Ram Mohan Roy, and he fought against against child marriage. He fought against child marriage, and he also wanted to introduce many other reforms in the society. One of his major reforms was the widow remarriage. He was against child marriage and he was in favor of widow remarriage. So he actually went from door to door to people of different households and convinced them that widow remarriage is allowed according to the Hindu scriptures, and nowhere it is mentioned that widows cannot remarry. And he collected the signatures of different eminent personalities. He collected signatures of different common people, and he supported his movement through this signature campaign. And we see that it was mainly due to his initiative that the British government passed the Widow Remarriage Act in 1856. Widow Remarriage Act was passed in 1856, and by this act widow remarriage was allowed in the Hindu society. Apart from that, we see that he was also in support of women's liberty or emancipation of women. He, from the very beginning, he supported the liberty of women or the education of women. He supported that through education, women should be given emancipation. That is, upliftment of the society is essential for the upliftment of the entire society. If the women are not given liberty, and if the women are not given upliftment in the society, the entire society cannot progress. So these were basically his social reforms. And you see that apart from his social reforms, his educational reforms were very important. And among his educational reforms, we should remember that he was the one who opened 35 schools. 35 girls schools were founded by him, opened by him, and here we see the girls were taught, the women were taught for free, and he enrolled 1300 students in this 35 schools, and he went from door to door to convince the convince the parents to give their daughters education. So we see that he introduced a modern insight into the education. Previously, like the ancient structure of education which was there, he introduced a modern insight into the education system that was given in India during this time. Also, we see he had supported John Drinkwater Bethune. John Drinkwater Bethune was supported by Vidyasagar, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, and the Bethune school was founded. So you see, Vidyasagar himself got his education from the Sanskrit college, and he also became a professor of the Sanskrit college, and he supported John Drinkwater Bethune to found the Bethune College, and there he also became the principal there afterward. So what we see is that his contribution in education is immense. He introduced many new things in education. Also, the study of English and Bengali in the colleges were introduced by him, and irrespective of caste, previously only Brahmanas were given, only Brahman class was given admission in the Sanskrit college. He protested against this, and he said that irrespective of caste, students should be admitted in the Sanskrit college. This was his contribution. Also, we see that it was Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar who set up the first first Santhal school for the tribal people, for the tribal girls, Santhal girls. He set up a separate school for the Santhal women. So this was another great contribution of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Also, we see he started a fund, the Nari Shiksha fund, that is the Nari Shiksha Bhandar. Okay, this fund or bhandar was started by Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar for collecting money to give or impart education among the women. Also, we see he has written many books. The most important is the Borno Porichar, published in 1855. Borno Porichar was one of his important contribution in 1855. It was published. Apart from these, the Vyakaran Kaumudi, the Betal Panchobhinshati, these were some of his important books, and the Borno Porichar is the first book of for studying Bengali, the first book of alphabet for studying Bengali. This is the one of the most important book till date, till today. It was published in 1855 and it is one of the major contribution of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Apart from this, the Vyakaran Kaumudi is also a great contribution and a great book written by him. Also, he wrote the Betal Panchobhinshati. And we see that through his writing, he translated also many books and made it easy for the common people to read those books. From Sanskrit, he translated into Bengali and made it easier for the common people to read. So his contribution in education as well as his contribution in society was immense, and he was a great reformer of his time. In social reforms, he followed the footsteps of Raja Rammohn Roy, but he introduced many new reforms, like he raised his voice in favor of the Widow Remarriage Act, and he introduced the bill. He did not introduce, but because of his initiative, it could be introduced in India. The Widow Remarriage Act was introduced, which was a great contribution. Apart from that, in educational sector also, we see he introduced many modern changes in education. The studying of English and English and Bengali in the colleges which were not there, this was started, and the modern insight into education was introduced by him. His special role was in women's education, where he is starting 35 female schools, and there he enrolled 1300 students, going door to door in parents and students' houses and encouraging the parents and convincing them to send their girls in schools. This was one of his major contribution, and we see that overall he played a major role, played an important role in education, in the spread of education in India. Thank you.